Good day, my lovely people. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, according to your time zone. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. Once again, it's your boy, Sunny Media. There was a time I made a post telling you, my beautiful family, to ask me any question at all. You want to ask me, you can feel free to ask me any questions. And I promise you that I will never skip answering you any of your questions. Even if the question is difficult for me to answer, I will answer it. I've gotten a lot of questions here. And do you know what? Some of the questions, some of the questions, today, people ask me a lot of questions. You can still ask me more, but ask the question if you want to ask me any questions like you want me to answer. That post I made, I post my picture there and I put the topic, ask me any questions you want to know from me, then I'll answer you. You can go to the post also and ask your questions. I will still make videos, more videos answering your questions. But let me answer this one first before other questions will be coming there. So I will be taking the questions one after another and I will be answering them. Today. Are you there? Hey. So I will start from the back, answering the questions, coming to the first. The last person that asked me the question, asked these questions, says, are there many Ghanaians in Nigeria? Where are they? What do they do? Oh my God. Okay, let me answer one of the questions. Then I answer the other one and answer the other one. Are there many Ghanaians in Nigeria? Are there many Ghanaians in Nigeria? Oh, it depends on how you qualify the many you get, because even Ghana as a whole, there are not many to compare to Nigeria. You get, like Ghana is 30 million people population, while Nigeria is almost 300 million, you see. So it depends on the kind of many you are talking about of Ghanaians being in Nigeria. There are not many to compare to the size of the whole Nigeria, you get. There are not many, you get. So that is how I will answer this one. There are not many to compare to the size of Nigeria population, you get. But when you are comparing to the size of Ghana itself, I think there are many Ghanaians in Nigeria, yes. But we are comparing to the size of Nigeria as a whole in population, there are not many. I think I've answered this one, right? Okay, another question he asks is, where are they? Where are they in Nigeria? Okay, the place you will mostly find many Ghanaians is in Abuja. When you go to Abuja, that is where they are. So another place you also find Ghanaians is in Lagos too. Yes, Agege. When you go to Agege, when you reach Lagos, ask for Agege. Taxi, enter taxi to take you to Agege. When you go to Agege, you see many Ghanaians there. Yes. So he also asks, what do they do? So those Ghanaians that are in Nigeria, what do they do in Nigeria? Okay, the main thing that Ghanaians normally do in Nigeria is teaching. Another thing they are into in Nigeria, they are not mainly on business, because the way Ghanaians do business and the way Nigerians do business is quite different, like big differences. So you can't compete with Nigerians. There's too much of competitions in Nigeria. So you may not be able to compete with Nigerians in terms of business. So that is why Ghanaians, they don't basically do business in Nigeria. But this thing that I just said earlier is major thing they do in Nigeria, like teaching. Another thing they do is skill work, like plumbing, house buildings, and and furnishers, the less privileged ones, they are known for all this buff fruit. In Ghana we call it buff fruit, like, but in Nigeria we call it pop puff. So the less privileged ones, they normally based on doing all this buff fruits or puff, the way we used to call it in Nigeria. So, but high profile ones, they normally teach, they are normally become headmasters in Nigeria, like they are in big schools like that. And some of them are also in some government works like that. Some of them are on construction works. So for business, they don't normally do business in Nigeria. So I think I've answered you, right? So let's go to the next question. Yes, the next question says, what business service thing can Ghana supply in Nigeria? Okay, let's start with the business. What business can you supply to Nigeria? Like, you bring from Ghana, you go to Nigeria, you make big money. All right, one of them is gold. Yes, if you have gold, yes, Ghana have gold a lot. So when you bring those gold, when you take those gold to Nigeria, you make a lot of money. Yes, Nigerians, they buy goods very, very well. Yes, so that's one thing you will consider taking to Nigeria, you make your money. Another thing is cocoa powder. So if you had the privilege of bringing those cocoa, then make it in a powder form, make it the powdered one, then package it well, take it to Nigeria. In fact, you make cool money from it. Another one is shea butter. Shea nut, the shea nut seed, you can only find it in Ghana here at the northern part of Ghana is where you can find it. The tree is not in Nigeria. Shea nuts, no, it's not in Nigeria. So if you be able to take shea butter, the butter itself, or even the shea nut, no, if you will be able to take the shea butter, package it well to Nigeria, in fact, you make a lot of money. Yes, shea butter. Yes, so consider taking shea butter a lot in great quantity to Nigeria, make your cool money in Nigeria. I think I've answered this one, business, right? Another thing for services, if you're a teacher, yes, when you go to Nigeria, they will pick you, yes, and put you into educational sector. Yes, so because your Ghanaian's English, it's sweet, that. Yes, so and many people want to learn the way you speak your English, phonetic. I remember in those days in school, we used to learn that accent differently. We call it phonetic. We used to learn it different. We used to have different teachers that used to teach us phone. We call it phone. You get. Little do I know that it is a country that owns that accent. It is when I come to Ghana I realize that that accent even belongs to Ghana. Not only Ghanaians, so there's another country too that has that donations too. There are some countries like that. So you having that accent is a great blessing. Like having accent, that phonetic, that kind of thing. So when you go to Nigeria and apply for teaching, they will easily pick you immediately to teach in Nigeria. That is why Ghanaian teachers are plenty in Nigeria. So consider, if you're a teacher, if you want to get big money, go to Nigeria, apply for teaching, in fact, and try speak the English to them. They will know that you are from Ghana. They will pick you and put you into educational system, that kind of thing. So that is services. Another services is if you're a mechanic, yeah, you are good to go in Nigeria too, etc. So I think I've answered this one. So let's go to another question. Another question is, What are the opportunities you see in Ghana? Yes, the opportunities. I don't know which kind of opportunities. Is it business opportunities, like job opportunities? Which one? Like the person just said, what are the opportunities you see in Ghana? Is it business? Is it job opportunities? Okay, let me take it like you are trying to say job opportunities, things you can do to better your life, that kind of thing here in Ghana. My dear, if you are in Ghana, especially if you are a Ghanaian, run a restaurant. Start cooking. Like if you don't know how to cook, go and learn. Food business is a good money here in Ghana. Food. Oh my God. Food. Because do you know the reason why? Somebody who is selling spare parts, even if he did not sell market today, he must eat. He will use the money he sold yesterday to eat in your restaurant. Restaurant people, money is always in their hand. They don't used to get bad market at all. Every day they sell their market every day because people must come and eat. People must have order. People must get orders. You get, so start a restaurant, and you even do it in a wider level, like cooking for different parties, wedding parties, birthday parties, etc. That kind of thing. In fact, my dear, you make a lot of money. That is one of job opportunities you can consider. Restaurant, food business, fast food or anything. So far is something eatable. So I think I've answered this one. Let's go to another one. Another question says, are there lots of Nigerians in Ghana? In Kumasi, what do they do? Okay, there are a lot of Nigerians in Ghana. Yes, there are a lot of Nigerians in Ghana. And yes, he also say in Kumasi. Yes, there are a lot of Nigerians too in Kumasi. So what do? They do business. Yes, they bring goods from Nigeria, supplies to Ghanaians. Ghanaians will sell and give them money, and they will go back to Nigeria and bring another goods and supply. So they are doing business. Not only business, so many of them are also schooling here. Yes, when you go to Kwame Nkrumah Science and Technology, like tech, you see a lot of Nigerians schooling there too. You get some Nigerians are doctors here. Do you know that? Are you surprised to hear this for the first time? Some of them are doctors here. Yeah, especially in Kumasi. I've seen a lot of Nigerians doctors in Kumasi here. Many of them are YouTubers, tourists. They are here in Ghana, in Kumasi, like somebody like me. I'm a tourist, Nigerian tourist. I'm touring Ghana. So likewise, other Nigerians who are tourists too in Ghana here. So that is it. So I think I've answered this one, right? Let's go to another question. Another question says, how do you see Kumasi in the next 10 years to come? Wow, I see Kumasi you are even taking it too far. 10 years. 10 years is too far. Oh, bros. Abba. 10 years. You could have said 5 years. 10 years is too far. Okay, let me follow it to where it comes. Okay, in the 10 coming years, I'm seeing Kumasi to be have you gone to Rwanda before? If you have not gone to Rwanda before, browse about Rwanda, see how cleanest Rwanda is, see how moving, see how Rwanda is developing here and there. In the next 10 years, I'm seeing Kumasi to be competing with Rwanda in terms of development. I've seen a lot of projects being done here in Kumasi. The time I went to Sofoland Interchange, what I saw there, what they built there, the way they built the road networks. In fact, no traffic. In fact, even Swame Interchange, they are planning to start the work. All the demolitions shows that very soon they will start the work. Kumasi is developing speedily. Like in the coming 10 years, my dear, going to be a place many tourists will be yearning to visit. That is where I'm seeing Kumasi. I'm seeing Kumasi to be bright, like in the 10 coming years. I'm sort of weird. I don't know what to say anymore. But in 10 years, I don't think you will recognize Kumasi again. If you're not in Kumasi, in 10 years when you come, I don't think you recognize Kumasi anymore. So I think I've answered this one. Let's go to another question. Say, which Nigeria state are you from? This person is asking me where I'm from, like the states in Nigeria I'm from. I've said where I'm from many times in my videos. I'm from Anambra State. Yes, Anambra State. We have 36 states in Nigeria, 36 states. So Anambra is one of those 36 states in Nigeria. So I'm from Anambra State. Yes, I think I've answered this one. So the next question says, do you intend to marry and stay in Ghana? Do you intend to marry and stay in Ghana? Are you trying to say if I intend to marry a Ghanaian, or if I see a Ghana woman, a Ghana girl that loves me, that wants us to get married, but one thing is important: if she can be able to welcome my tradition, our way of doing things. If she can accept it and welcome it, fine and good. We love each other. For me, I welcome their own tradition. I've welcomed it already. Ghana traditions, their way of doing things. I have accepted them. I'm trying to comport myself according to their traditions. So I love their traditions and I've complied with it. So if a girl that I'm going to get married can be able to comply with my own tradition, the way I'm in support with Ghanaian traditions, then everything will be matched. Everything will be okay. Then we'll get married. Then we stay in Ghana here. Yes, anytime we want to visit my hometown, because I'm married here. So she's now a Nigerian. She's no longer a Ghanaian. She's now a Nigerian. So time to time we'll be visiting home. Her hometown, Nigeria. I've also come back in Ghana. Yes, so yeah, so something like that. Yeah, so I think I've answered that. Or you're not satisfied? All right, let's move to another question, which is the last, like the first question. Like I started from the back, coming to the first. So now, the last question says, is your mother a Ghanaian? This question that I don't want to explain now. I want to keep this for some time. Why you want to explain? Who asked this question? What's his name? Yanyanko. I said that I will not answer this question now. I want to keep this. I want to skip it. I will skip it too, but I vowed to answer all your questions. What do I do? Is your mother a Ghanaian? Let me answer the other question. He also asks, did you find phone give to the guys or they took it away? Did you find phone give to the guys or they took it away? I don't understand this question. Did you find phone? Which phone? Like, I don't understand. But the first question says, is your mother a Ghanaian? Please, I wanted to make a video separately concerning this issue. Is my mother a Ghanaian? That kind of thing. Because these questions carried a lot of explanations, please. So I will beg you, person that asked me this question, Yanko, please, just stay on this channel. When I drop the video about this, explain more details regarding this, then you get to know this. I've not skipped your question, no. I said I will answer it. Yes, I will answer it. Yes, but it has a lot of explanation to explain. So I don't think I will explain all of that here now. So I've been keeping this question, like this issue, for some day like that. I will just boom bring up the explanation concerning these issues. There was a day I said the first time I came to Ghana was looking for my mother, that kind of thing. The whole thing puts a lot of people in suspense, like, is his mother a Ghanaian, that kind of thing. So I have a lot of things to explain concerning this, so which I will not be able to explain it now, because I think this video is long. Now it has become long, I think so. So let's leave it, please. Yeah, let's leave it. The time I will explain about this, then you're going to know everything. I promise you. Your question is still, like, I will still answer it. I have not skipped anything. So these are the questions my friends, families have asked me, so which I've tried my best to answer your questions. So if you have any more questions to ask me, don't ask on this video, this particular video. You can go to that my post I made. Yes, you can go back to the post, drop the questions there. So when the questions become many, then I will also come here and answer everything. All right, guys. If is there any question I skipped, except I'll explain the reason why. Thank you, guys. I love you. See you guys in the next one. Bye for now.